How's this for one extreme to the other? It occurred to me that there might be a lot of depressing death songs tonight. So I thought I'd bring the world's happiest instrument. Your wife could leave you, the bank could call you up and tell you that you're completely overdrawn, they're repossessing everything you own and freezing all your assets. Your dog could get run over, and you could break down with a case of hives all on the same day and say, I'm never going to be happy in my life again, and somebody could walk up and start going, I can deal with it. So, I'm going to be the first one to admit here tonight, apparently, that I did not like this book. Yeah, I know, it's very controversial, isn't it? In my entire life, I've always respected mortuaries and the people that work there. Because if we didn't have mortuaries, there'd be bodies stacked up everywhere, flies and stink and disease. But there are people who take care of all that stuff for us, and it's fabulous. Like, there are people who take care of our sewage out there at that plant, and there's people that pick up our garbage, and I couldn't do any of that stuff, but thank God there are people who can. And I was never in my life even the least bit curious about what goes on in a mortuary. And I found out more than I ever wanted to know. I got about halfway through this. If you read the book, I got to the part where they cleaned the floor underneath the crematorium. And what happened after they cleaned the floor under the crematorium, I'm not going to tell you if you haven't read the book, because there are people in here who are eating. But trust me, I said, okay, that's enough. I'm not reading any more of this book. So then I thought, what am I going to write about? Well, it was a song about death, so I thought I'd write a happy little carefree song about death. So here it is. This is called My Big Day. I thought of writing my own epitaph and what it ought to say about how you all are missing me, that's why you came today. Y'all remember all the wondrous virtues that I had, and those of you who were mean to me, gosh, you must feel so bad. Now this is my big day, and I'll never have another. Y'all came to say your last goodbye and smile and cry and hug each other. Then it's off to where the buffet line has deviled eggs and discount wine. And we shake each other's hands and say it seemed like we were brothers. I thought I'd go ahead while I'm still here and have my own memorial. I'd stand up next to my own guest book, guide folks through my life's pictorial. We'd all reminisce about the wondrous memories that we made, and talk about the times we laughed and the music that we played. But this is my big day, and I'll never have another. We all came to say our last goodbyes and smile and hug each other. Now it's off to where the buffet line has deviled eggs and discount wine. And we shake each other's hands and say it seemed like we were brothers. Then we'll all go home and say, well, I'm glad that's over. I couldn't think of one good thing to say. And now he's pushing clover. Yeah, but this was my big day, and I'll never have another. You all came and said your last farewells and cried and hugged each other. Now some homeless guys are finishing what's left of all the food. A local church accepts the flowers with what seems like gratitude. And I take a look at what all this cost and I feel just like a fool. And I finally get it through my head why people never do this till they're dead.